him to even make it out of there. Rise to worldwide stardom. It's a tremendous accomplishment in and of itself. And you can see the respect here between these two, and Curtis trying to surprise Edwards.
Hey, he said, I'm not going out like no punk. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to give everything I have and leave it out there.
Just because these two are friends for well over 20 years doesn't mean that there's a little gamesmanship here. I got a lot of respect for Curtis rocking the Terry Funk-inspired gear tonight in his final match of professional wrestling.
And here in the heart of Texas, apropos, JDC, Dango is one of those people. You can talk to anybody who's ever interacted with him. He's that person who you are always happy, always puts a smile on your face. Everybody enjoys their time with JDC. He is truly one of the boys. He's one of the crew. And he made you feel like that too.
We had the chance to speak to both these men ever since this match was announced. To their recollection, they have never faced each other one-on-one. Absolutely astonishing considering they were once a tag team in the early 2000s. That's how they met and kind of grew up together in the independent scene in Massachusetts and New England. They formed Team Tap Out. We're going to talk about that not too long ago on Impact.
A lot of history between these two, but to your point, the first time ever, one-on-one will be the last time.
JDC obviously rose to prominence in WWE all the way to the peak of WrestleMania. However, does have roots in this company dating back to 2003. Competed on TNA Explosion.
Just a young kid looking for an opportunity. And now here in his last match.
Kick there by Curtis.
I've known Johnny Curtis since my first days in wrestling. Back when he was down in Florida Championship Wrestling at the time. The day I walked in the door, he was there.
Oh, chop across the chest. Those early 2000s that Edwards and Curtis first got to know each other, first became friends. We spoke to Eddie earlier on today. I said, what was your first memory of Curtis? And he's like, I can't repeat the story exactly, but basically made me laugh pretty hard in the locker room the first time I met him. He's like, I knew I was going to like this guy. And then you had JDC going off to his opportunity in WWE, and Eddie Edwards went on to Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan and made history. So the paths will only cross every so once in a while, but ironically enough, Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia, is known JDC longer than Alicia's known Eddie.
Known just when she was about 13 or 14 years old, hanging around the wrestling scene in the Northeast, wanting to get into the business herself. Yeah, met JDC before even meeting Eddie, and now we heard Eddie Edwards earlier today backstage talking about their brackets. They've truly come full circle. Eddie and Alicia now married. They have a child. Dango himself just got married, leading to this life decision. They're all coming together in these final moments. It's very apropos as they are bringing out the best and the toughest in one another. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. That's exactly what Dango said. Don't you do it.
Curtis trying to surprise Edwards early on in the matchup. Eddie is paying the favor. We talked about it. Dango said on Impact this past Thursday, on AMC, you don't pull the trigger, I will.
Eddie Edwards more than happy to bring all of that and more.
Slam there by Dango. Here's the cover, shoulders down, kick out at one. Been incredible to watch the evolution of the professional and the person. As of the 19th of this month, JDC will celebrate 7 years of sobriety, and he is now life and year into that. He's completely changed who he is, and many of us have argued in this industry that he's doing the best work of his career now. 57 years in. It's incredible.
Go out when you're feeling good, when you're feeling like you. That's the dream. To go out on your own terms, to pick your moment, to pick your date, not have it taken from you like it has so many of our brothers.
feel the intensity starting to ratchet up a bit. Back elbow there by Curtis. Edwards stacked. Enziguri right to the side of the head.
This is exactly what Curtis wanted. He wanted the best Eddie Edwards there had to be. Bring everything.
Down goes Curtis. Gonna have to regroup. JDC wanted this matchup against his brother Eddie Edwards. And now Edwards on the move. Now to remember, Eddie Edwards is a two-time TNA World Champion, former GNC Heavyweight Champion, was destined to win that trophy, win that championship, excuse me.
Right here, Edwards behind Dango in his last match. It's like even Eddie Edwards is behind Dango in this last matchup, even though Eddie is trying to be the victor. They say sometimes you hit your own brother harder than you hit your worst enemy. It's a strange little love language we have in pro wrestling.
Eddie Edwards rolls back in, resets the referee's 10 count. Shot right to the midsection. Curtis continues to respond with these chops.
Answering back everything Eddie gave him and more. Curtis said he would do the same thing. He's going to bring it all.
Belly to back suplex, spine first into the hardest part of the ring goes Eddie Edwards. These are two competitors. They're putting it all on the line. JDC, this is the end of the line.
Leave no doubt, leave no question unanswered. You wrestle like there is no tomorrow.
Edwards able to retaliate. He went back first into the apron. Oh my God! And now his right hand smashed off the steel post.
That could be a broken couple of fingers right there.
Oh!
Like a true veteran, Dango takes advantage.
Chop right to the chest again. Edwards with a straight headbutt. Out of 6 here from our referee, being lenient given the circumstance. Down to 7. Curtis rolled back inside the ring by Eddie Edwards.
Back in the ball.
Got all of them there.
Felt that myself more than a handful of times from JDC, leveling Eddie Edwards here.
That beauty shot that would have made Breezy blush. Now Dango back up to his feet. Oh! Those chops. Pain not only, yes, it rattles your core, your chest cavity, but still the pain radiates right down your collarbone, down your arms.
The longer this match goes on, the heavier these are getting. The more oomph they have behind them.
Now Eddie Edwards off to meet Curtis there with a back elbow. Slowing up his momentum, but Curtis in pursuit with an uppercut. Get this! Third right to the face, JDC sending Edwards to the outside.
And he's not done yet, look out!
Curtis takes one more time.
Putting everything on the line in his final dance, JDC flying through the air. He meant every word he said leading up to this one.
Count of 2 from our referee, Daniel Spencer. Both men over the count of 10 get back inside the ring so the match can continue. See how much these two have dished out in this matchup, the amount of punishment each man has absorbed. But the match continues.
Hard uppercut. Oh, Edwards had an answer.
Edwards follows. caught in the middle. With a middle turnbuckle there and an uppercut right to the back of the neck there by Curtis.
Great wherewithal from Dango there. Look out!
A leg drop from the outside. Here's the counter hook to the leg. And a kick out there by Edwards.
Dango really pulling out all the stops here. He's truly leaving it all in the ring.
Take another look here. The leg drop right across the throat, but still Eddie Edwards able to stay in this thing. We heard moments ago how JDC has said himself he spent a lot of time in this business being ungrateful, but he's truly grateful for TNA Wrestling, for this locker room, for the blood within the system, and this opportunity to call it quits on his own terms. And he's going out fighting. Falcon Arrow, cover, kick out by Edwards.
What a combo there, though. The Tornado DDT into the Falcon Arrow. Dango pulling every trick out of the toolbox.
Jam-packed Curtis Colwell Center here in Dallas, Texas. We kicked off the TNA on AMC era this past Thursday in this very building here in Dallas, Texas. What a night it's been thus far at Genesis, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus around the world.
Dango fighting off Edwards from the top. But wait, look out!
Blue Thunder Bomb!
Blue Thunder Bomb!
This is the end for Curtis and a kick out.
Both these guys are having answers for each other every step of the way, proving just how well they know each other.
Well, look at this. Curtis rushed onto the top turnbuckle, and Eddie Edwards was able to take advantage of it. You gotta wonder at this point in the matchup, yes, the damage that each man has absorbed, but still, the emotions have to be running high.
I know Eddie Edwards said he would, but you have to wonder what's going through his head, what's going through his heart. And when the time comes, does he have it in him to hit that final shot? Edwards now trying to slow it down, trying to maybe tap out.
It's JDC. Is JDC going to go quietly into that good night? Or JDC is not going to give up.
With a smirk on his face, he ain't done yet.
JDC is in his happiest place on earth, in the middle of a wrestling ring.
With one of his closest friends in the business, look out!
Oh, he caught him!
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, no way! Flashbacks to WrestleMania! The lion-hearted JDC with the walls!
Right to the back of Eddie Edwards, one of the biggest rivals on the biggest stage. Is this enough to put Edwards away? Is he gonna tap?
Edwards trying to get to the bottom rope, now turning things over onto his back. Curtis trying to reposition the ring. Edwards will get him here on a kick out.
Great counter, but
Breaker from his biggest win to his final win, perhaps now a kick out.
what a series though from JDC.
What a sequence by Johnny Dango Curtis. Great respect shown by the fans here tonight live in Dallas, Texas. Johnny Dango Curtis is going to call it quits after this, but he wants to go down a winner.
Now heading up to high-risk territory here. Edwards finding a way to fight back though.
Edwards trying to create any little bit of space here in a difficult situation. Top turnbuckle. Edwards trying to draw Curtis close, but it cost him. Oh, God, dangerous situation here. Curtis over the top. Is this it? Eddie Edwards is still in it.
away.
But not everything. Edwards is down. Is it time for the leg drop?
Oh, JDC looking for the last stand. Boston Knee Party.
Curtis kicked out of the Boston Knee Party.
Are you kidding me? When was the last time we saw somebody kick out of the Boston Knee Party? Take a look. Edwards got all of it. We thought the career of JDC was over.
That move helped make Eddie Edwards a two-time TNA World Champion, and Johnny Daniel Curtis on his final night in this business isn't going to go away quietly.
Another Boston Knee Party.
Another kick out somehow.
And you heard Eddie Edwards say, please just stay down. He doesn't want to have to keep doing this to him, but Daniel's going out with the biggest fight of his career.
How is Curtis still in this thing? Brothers to the end. Oh, God. And now Edwards going. Driver. Another Boston Knee Party. Johnny Daniel Curtis is going into his arsenal, going for a die-hard driver.
Good Boston Knee Party.
Johnny Daniel
Yes.